We recently opened JoJo's Place Transitional Housing Program here in Flagstaff on East Route 66, and JoJo's Place is a dream that was about 3 years in the making. We were fortunate to have support from the Highlands Foundation, enabling us to create 44 studio apartments, which are serving households experiencing homelessness right here in Flagstaff. So we were able to take an old, much loved hotel building and rehab it. The purpose of JoJo's Place is to help those households find decent, safe, affordable housing and connect them to community resources so that they can move out into permanent, affordable, safe housing and transition out of homelessness permanently. Here at JoJo's Place, we partner with Catholic Charities, who does on-site housing-based case management services. We've got food support from the Flagstaff Family Food Center. We're partnering with the Guidance Center to provide on-site mental health support services. And just so many community partners have made this possible. The remodel was not insignificant. We added kitchens to each unit. We added accessibility features to the property, on-site laundry. At this time, JoJo's Place proudly houses 13 families, and we're working with an additional 20 families to move them in and determine their eligibility. And we're super excited to be a long-term housing resource for those who are experiencing homelessness. JoJo's Place is a true gift to the community, and we're proud at Housing Solutions to have made that dream a reality. Moving forward, we know we'll be serving households in our community who are the most vulnerable and at risk. And so we're really committed to bringing in community partners to make sure that those households have the support services they need to transition to permanent housing, to build safety and stability, and to live with dignity and respect. The heavy lift was getting the property ready, and now we're really committed to continuing to operate the property to serve households for the next 50 years. So JoJo's Place provides transitional housing, which is defined in 2 ways. One is that folks stay with us for up to 2 years, so it's not permanent housing. We're working from day one to help households identify their permanent homes, their next steps, and overcome barriers to permanent housing. And so that's what those housing case managers really work on, is getting folks connected to long-term, permanent, affordable housing so that they can move out of JoJo's Place, opening up a unit for the next family. And then the second definition of transitional housing are those wraparound support services. So making sure that folks don't just have a roof over their heads, but have the resources that they need to build self-sufficiency, to increase household income if that's a goal, to go back to school, to connect to mental and physical health resources. All of those things impact a household's ability to remain housed. And so if we can build sustainability for the household, we know that they'll be successful and thrive in permanent housing when they leave us. So JoJo's Place truly would not have happened without support from the Highlands Foundation, period. This was a dream, but it was an expensive one. And when you take a 47-year-old building, you find some things that have to be fixed that you don't expect. And so our cost of construction increased, and the supply chain issues were real, and cost of materials went up from when we first envisioned the project to when we got our certificate of occupancy. And so if we didn't have resources from the Highlands Foundation, I'm not sure we would have gotten this project over the finish line, quite frankly. It's really a tremendous resource to have Highlands Foundation in our community. We can go to them with an idea or a nugget or a project that's just about ready to be finished, and they listen, and they understand, and they ask really important questions, and then they invest to make dreams a reality. At Housing Solutions, the work is never done. We're working right now on an 11-unit apartment new construction project in Flagstaff that we're hoping to get out of the ground in the next 18 months. Over at Sharon Manor, which is a project of love for us that serves households experiencing domestic violence, there's always something that needs to be fixed. So we continue to make sure that we invest in not just building new units, but ensuring that the units we have are safe, decent, and affordable. I like to say that if my family was ever in trouble, if we were ever in crisis, I would feel okay moving into one of our housing units at Housing Solutions. And I say that with pride because I want people to be able to live with dignity and respect in the units that we create. It's important that when people move in, they feel at home and they can set down roots and they can heal and they can grow and they can call Flagstaff their forever home. I would like to give a big thank you to the Forest Highlands Foundation and their donors. Thank you on behalf of the families that we touch every day and the clients that we serve, and thank you on behalf of the families that will help next year and beyond, because without an investment today, we can't change lives tomorrow. So you truly make a difference every day.